Plantar fasciitis, otherwise known as heel spur, used to be known as policeman's foot because policemen would get this with their poor shoes that they had to wear. Anyway, so I want to show you how to do plantar fasciitis. If you don't know, it's pain at the front of the sole of the heel of the foot there. I'll show you. Right around here. It's worse when people get up in the morning, so right here. And that's where the fascia joins. Here, joins with the toes, comes down at that point there. And that's where it keeps tearing and tearing and tearing and degenerating. And why it's called heel spur, for those of you who don't know, is because it will lay down bone. Because where there's any area of stress, the body will lay down either harder skin, calluses, those sorts of things. If it's bad enough, it'll lay down bone. And that's what they found on x-rays. They'd see this sharp spur because it keeps pulling, so the body lays down, it calcifies it. And they used to chop them off. But anyway, this is how to tape for plantar fasciitis. It's a condition that's really traditionally hard to treat because you have to walk on your foot the whole time. So it's not like you can just rest it and let the thing settle down because we need to be up on our feet. So let me show you how to do this so it offloads the tissues to help with plantar fasciitis. Alright, so what you want to do, you want to stick your anchor onto the ball of the foot there. And you want to stick it on well. You see that there? So we stuck that on there, of course zero stretch. And get your tape there. Now, pull the toes up and stretch the calf. You want to really stretch that plantar fascia. So by doing that, you dorsiflex and stretch the toes up. And then I rub it on along there. Now you're going to use one 10-inch strip or so and two smaller strips. So we're going to put two decompression ones on here for the pain. So you just rub that on, get that done nice and tight, or tight, nice and adhesed. So you see that, so just make sure you dorsiflex the foot and also stretch the toes up towards the head as well to stretch that fascia. So we're going to come from the outside of the foot again. Okay, we're from the outside of the foot. So we're on top of the foot there, putting our anchor, and then we're going to bring that around 80 to 90% to decompress. So we see that. So we're helping lift up that arch through there in a way. So that's right over the site there. And we're going to support that. So get another anchor, and you're going to go slightly, just next to it. So once again, get that anchor on the top of the foot there. And take your tape off, and again 80 to 90%, so full strength, and then back it back a little bit, there we go, and stick that down. And there's your anchor, zero stretch. Alright, so rub them on, get them all nice and stuck. It's especially important for this because they're in the shoes and they can unstick. So there you are. That is how you do it for plantar fasciitis. See that stuck around the other side there.